Can AI actually wire up a real online store? Not a pretty page with a fake buy button, a real one. Catalog, cart, Stripe checkout, confirmation emails, and a dashboard to manage orders. Let's find out by building one for Mariana, who turns beach fishing line into jewelry in Northeast Brazil. She runs Costa coastal jewelry. Every piece she makes uses fishing line that washes up on the beach there. Lost gear from boats, plastic that would otherwise end up tangled in wildlife. She turns it into earrings and bracelets and sells them at weekend markets. She wants two things on her site: a product catalog where customers can browse, and a checkout that takes payment, sends confirmation, and drops an order into her system so she knows what to pack. If you make anything physical and want to sell it online, small batch food, prints, pottery, candles, clothing, anything you'd carry to a market, this video is for you. The prompt that we're going to start out with uses the golden rule that you'll see from the Prompting Do's and Don'ts guide, as well as our prompt library. Basically, we need to tell Airo AI Builder who you are, what it is that you do, who you serve, and what it is that your products do. We've gathered a whole series of templates that you can make use of if you're new to prompting and creating websites with an AI builder. You can see that our shop page is looking a little sparse yet. It says coming soon. Let's give Airo AI Builder a prompt, and I'll read to you what that prompt is while it gets thinking. We're going to add a store to the jewelry site. Products to include are tied striped earrings, an ocean knot bracelet, and a wave wrap pendant, and the prices are listed for each. For each product, we want an image placeholder, a name, a short description, 2 to 3 sentences there. Price in US dollars with Brazilian real conversion shown, and an add to cart button. Build out the checkout flow. The customer adds items to the cart. The cart pages show the items, quantities, and subtitle. Checkout form collects your name, email, shipping address with country selector, defaulting to Brazil, and add a notes field. Payment process through Stripe. And after successful payment, order confirmation page should show the number. Send an email to the customer, send an order to Mariana with the item details and shipping address. And it should also quantify the inventory. When someone buys something, the quantity should decrease. Mariana needs an admin view where she could see all the orders filtered by status, such as paid, shipped, or completed, and mark orders as shipped with a tracking number. Got all of that? Good. Right after that prompt, you will see that I am prompted to enter in my Stripe keys, as well as a webhook secret and the email address that the order should go to. In order to get your Stripe API keys, you will need to look for Stripe API keys documentation, and you could see that the article will look similar to this. It's available on their website. Additionally, we recommend that you keep these safe and secure. You could see on this screenshot that I have blurred mine out. Airo is back after configuring all of the Stripe connections that we needed to. It did quite a bit of work while we were gone. And you could see that our 3 different pieces are shown here on our shop page. Let's see what happens if we were to view this live. So on my live site, I'm going to add to cart. And just a quick note, this is Stripe in test mode. The transactions you're about to see are a real workflow, but no money moves. We've added to cart, our cart updates. We added the bracelet. We're at the checkout screen. We'll fill in our information. I'll select continue to payment. You can see that takes us onto the checkout page that very clearly says Sandbox still on it. We filled in all of our information and we'll select pay. Now remember, this is just a fake payment process. So the numbers 4242 over and over again will help you fill in if you need to test the entire transaction process. Let's go back to home, and you can see that we have completed a full checkout. That's fantastic. What we still need to do is to give Mariana 2 ways to be able to look at the information. One, she wants it to come to her via email in case she's not near the desk. The other way, though, is that she wants an experience where she can log into the administrator dashboard. Let's give that to her now. We'll use the Airo prompt library. So we've added that prompt from the prompt library that says, add a password-protected admin dashboard to my existing site. Admin tasks the dashboard needs to support include checking an order placed and reviewing inventory behind a logged-in dashboard. Access restriction, only authenticated admin users should be able to reach the dashboard. All other visitors should be redirected to the login page. Do not change the design or layout of any existing public-facing pages. Let's log in and check out the dashboard. We've gotten logged into the dashboard, and we can see that there are 2 orders that have been paid. They are not yet shipped and or completed, and we still have some that need to get going. So we could see here are the earrings, and it was done with a test buyer. And if I wanted to, I could enter in the tracking number and mark that as shipped, and it would send an email off to the user. Now, I button mash my way through, but you'll put your actual tracking information. Then we also can take a look under inventory, and we could see that 2 of these have been purchased. There have been 4 in total. So if I needed to increase the quantity and say that I've got more, I could do that here as well. You could say that our inventory is auto-tracked. Sold out states happen automatically. Every piece of the store is editable, just like everything else the Airo AI Builder builds. Want a variant? Pearl drop version of the same earring, 1 prompt added. Keep in mind that every piece of the store is editable, like everything else Airo AI Builder builds. So I gave it a prompt to add a pearl drop variant to the tied stripe earrings product and told it to keep the same price. You'll see that the different variation is available now, and I could add the other variation to my cart as well. And if I wanted, I could also go so far as to say, I want to change the customer order confirmation email subject from your order is confirmed to your Costa coastal jewelry order is on its way. You can give it a prompt to be able to change that information, edit it, and the email is considered to be editable text. So what questions are you asking before you get to the call to action? Probably these ones. Sales tax, VAT, GST, they depend on your country and the customer's country. Airo can configure tax rates per region, but you decide what to charge. This isn't Airo AI guesses your tax. This is Airo AI applies the rates you set. Read your local rules, talk to an accountant if you're crossing borders. Shipping. For makers like Mariana, the simple options are built right in. A flat rate per order or free shipping over a certain amount. You set the number, the customer sees it at checkout. What's not a one-prompt build is live carrier rates, where the price is calculated in real time from one carrier to another. That needs a shipping API connected to your store, and that's a follow-up, not this first build. So for today, flat rate set by you, visible at checkout. Payouts. Here's how the money actually reaches you. In most countries, you pick a schedule in Stripe, daily, weekly, monthly, or manual. A couple of places are fixed. Brazil and India are always daily and automatic. So Mariana doesn't choose. Hers runs every day. 2 things before the first money lands. 1, your first payout has a waiting period, usually 7 to 14 days. And in Brazil, it can be up to 30. It's a one-time risk check, and you can't skip it. 2, your balance has to clear a small minimum before payout sends. And a few countries set that minimum higher. All of this lives in Stripe, not Airo AI Builder. Airo builds the store. Stripe moves the money. If you've been selling at markets, on Instagram, through DMs, and you've been wondering whether AI could actually wire up a real store, you could try this out without paying anything. Airo AI Builder is free to try in your GoDaddy account, no credit card needed. Build the catalog, test the checkout in Stripe test mode, only flip to live mode when it's ready. Drop a comment if you've sold anything at a market this year. What's your top seller? I want to feature small makers in the next round of videos, and I'm always looking for businesses to feature. I'll see you in the next one.